A new Simpsons prediction has come true 30 years later. Today, you will learn about the Simpsons predictions that ended up becoming real. Moments ago, a prediction from The Simpsons went viral. It took 30 years to come true, but it will happen. So today, you'll learn about this and several of The Simpsons predictions and how the creators managed to make these forecasts because they have already revealed the secret. The prediction that was just made occurred in episode 24 of season 7, aired in 1996. The famous band Cypress Hill accidentally hired the London Orchestra to participate in the Lollapalooza festival. Obviously, it's just a joke at that time. The style of one thing should not have anything to do with the other. But in The Simpsons, it ended well, incredibly. Now this prediction has come true. Even the band said The Simpsons had predicted it, it's a dream come true, and only the prophecy like this could be born from The Simpsons. It's that the collaboration will take place on July 10th, 2024. But this is not the only one. Just 3 months before the 2014 World Cup arrived, the television series shows a scene where a Brazilian football player gets injured and has to be taken off the field on a stretcher. The same thing that appeared in The Simpsons. With Neymar at the 2014 World Cup, 1993 refers to a very serious flu originating from Asia and eventually infecting everyone in Springfield. It arrived via a package, and just like the factory jobs, it was placed inside the box, transmitting the disease to Springfield. With the coronavirus, let's remember it supposedly originated in Asia, the Donald Trump president. An episode of The Simpsons where Ellis becomes president mentions that the USA was left devastated and destroyed in a terrible crisis because Donald Trump has been president years earlier, and then Donald Trump actually becomes president, would give to the presidency. Another joke is when they were erased from that Disney was going to buy Fox. A sign reads 20th Century Fox, a division of Walt Disney. And just like that, years later, Fox was bought by Disney. The projection of smartwatches in the episode Elisa's Wedding from 1995. You can see a person using a smartwatch, just like that. That technology already exists. But back then, it was science fiction. The thing is, The Simpsons were presenting the future at that time. And that future did exist. There are also virtual reality glasses. The episode from the year 2000 called For the Future. Can you see the people of Springfield using virtual reality glasses? Another noteworthy instance is in a 1996 episode titled Bar at Dusk Depicted. It's a high-tech device that some say is just like which would be invented many years later. In a future episode as well. You can see a video call. When the episode was released, this was deemed impossible. But now it's real and we all use it all the time. The Rolling Stones tour. In a 1995 episode, you can see a poster about a band tours. Yes, it was done. There's also a prediction about an attack where celebrities interacting with a tiger were harmed by it. When The Simpsons episode was presented, it was a movie parody, 10 years later. Then it happened in real life. From I Made the Future, you can see how on the floor, there's a strange device, which in the end was invented several years later to be able to read books digitally. Another chapter that went very viral is the famous three-eyed fish from The Simpsons. That animal has already appeared in real life. Also in The Simpsons series, in a horror chapter, a fusion of a cat and a dog. That we would also see in a series a year later known as Cat Dog, the list goes on. It goes on, and truly some things are quite disturbing. I can't talk about that in this video either. Tower is Tumiro, but that The Simpsons supposedly predicted it too. Now you might wonder, how do The Simpsons manage to do this? The creators of The Simpsons have already revealed it, and it's quite simple, but it's also easy. Amazing, how do they do it? Simple, but The Simpsons episodes take a long time to finish. Time, from creation to debut. It is for that reason that the creators of The Simpsons try to anticipate the future, so that the jokes, gags, ultimately what they present makes sense. Fell time later, obviously mocking things that seem impossible. They themselves admitted they never believed it possible for Donald Trump to become president, even though Donald had mentioned it on several occasions. In the end, doubt if he made it to the presidency, something not even The Simpsons creators, who mocked this and showcased it in an episode, could have imagined. Believe it? So now, the people behind The Simpsons managed to do this because they are very skilled. Yes, they are quite prepared, and what they do is get ahead of the future for their shows. And it makes many predictions. Most of them don't come true, but when it happens, people say once again, The Simpsons did it. And you know what? I have a proposal for you. With your knowledge, try to make 100 predictions for the next 10 years. I bet that at least one will come true. And so even if the other 99 are not fulfilled, you can say, well, I have this one that was fulfilled and that's it. That's how The Simpsons do it. Now tell me, what do you think?